Good morning, everyone. I'll be starting in a minute or two.
Mona?
Oui.
Just please 1 second, please. We have. I'd like to see if all the speakers are here. So we have Mr. Hisham Habti, Monsieur Mohamed Ben Zikri, Monsieur Abdelhadi Sohib. Bonjour si Sohib, bonjour si Hisham.
Bonjour.
Je pense. Voilà. Et on a tout le monde, tu peux y aller.
Well, good morning, everyone.
Please mute your microphone when you. Please mute your microphone, please.
I will invite everyone to put their cameras on and mute their microphones, please, so we won't have any echoes. So, good morning, everyone. I am Mona Yassir, a student at the second year master's student of School Fertilizers, Agriculture Fertilizers and Environmental Sciences at the University of Mohammed VI Polytechnic at Ben Guerir, Morocco. I'll be your host for this great kickoff, which is a tradition held by ESAFE each year to welcome the students. Admitted pursuing the Masters of Program in Fertilizer Science and Technology. And I would like to welcome everyone tuning in from the platform WebEx, as well as everyone tuning in on YouTube. And without further ado, I have the honor to invite our Secretary General, Mr. Hisham Al-Habti, to give the word of welcome. Mr. Secretary General, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mona. Hi, everyone. Dear students, dear colleagues, dear professors, I'm very honored to be with you this morning in this tradition of launching of the new scholar year within ESAFE. As you know, the pandemic situation has forced us to be online today. If we compare the ceremony to last year, which was in Ben Guerir physically, but we have to cope with this situation and leverage on all what the university has invested in, meaning the digital capabilities of the university. So first of all, I want to welcome you at the University of Mohammed VI Polytechnic. We are very honored and very proud to have you with us as students. As you know, ESAFE is one of the main pillars of the university, one of the first schools built in Ben Guerir, and it's for a purpose. The purpose is that the agriculture for UM6P, for OCP Foundation, for OCP Africa, and for the OCP Group is very important. As you know, Africa will be the solution for the food security issue if we handle this topic with through science and through technology. And this is the main idea behind the School of ESAFE of Agriculture. So we have invested a lot in this school through research. So we have a lot of research within the department, call it agribioscience, and ESAFE is one of the main pillar of this department. We have invested a lot in doctoral programs and in Master of Science programs. So you are the third cohort for the Fertilizer Science and Technology. 18 students, 10 nationalities, and this is wonderful about ESAFE is how to invite many nationalities within the programs. For the university is a very rich experience for our students, for our professors, for our customers like OCP or OCP Africa or others to see how this mixture of nationalities is worth it. So, what is the university? In a very few words, University Mohammed VI Polytechnic was inaugurated in 2017. It's a very young university. It's a research-oriented university. It's a top-down university. That's why we started by launching doctoral programs and the Master of Science programs. For the undergrad, it will be later on. But the most important thing is this research orientation for the university. You are in the what we call the science and technology department. So the university is three main departments. The first one and the biggest one is the science and technology. The second one is the humanities, and the third one is the business school. So in the science and technology, we have ESAFE, so the school of agriculture. We have the school of engineering. We have the school of computer and communication science. We have a school of architecture, and we have an institute for the other trainings like the chemistry, the material science, and so on and so forth. So in the humanities, we have we have a training about mainly public policy, the public policy, and the business school is the link between the two departments. By this year, we have more than 2,000 students. We have more than 15 nationalities, and we have more than 100 faculty. As I said, the university is research oriented. In addition to the classical laboratories for research, we have what we call the living labs, which are full-scale experimentations laboratories, experimental farm, where you guys will be invited to work there directly. In the pedagogical aspects, we have what we call the learning by doing, and our colleagues from ESAFE invented a new word which was called last year or 2 years ago, the learning by farming. So it's we want the experimentation at the heart of the learning, and this is very important for us. So I invite you to leverage on this great opportunity you have within the experimental farm, within the connection with the farmers in Ben Gurir, to push your knowledge on the field. This is one of the main aspects of the university. So last but not least, I want to thank the staff from ESA who have done a great work during the COVID situation and during the summer to launch the admission test in a very tough. You agree with me. So I want really to thank them, to congratulate them, and I want to congratulate you, students, for having passing the admission test and being a part of UM6P family. So I wish you a very successful academic year, and I'm looking forward to meeting you on site in Ben Gurir, in the experimental farm. It will be an honor for me to meet with you. So thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Tay. Thank you for this warm welcome. Please do not forget
Thank you,
to mute
Sisha.
yourself and activate your cameras. Now we will go and watch. We invite you to watch the ESAF's corporate video, which will be launched by our technical team.
À l'ESAFE, École des sciences de l'agriculture, de la fertilisation et de l'environnement, notre vision est de former une nouvelle génération d'experts, de professionnels et de scientifiques qui vont impacter l'agriculture africaine de demain et qui vont répondre aux enjeux qui se présentent devant l'humanité, à savoir la sécurité alimentaire et une démographie croissante.
La philosophie de l'université et de l'ESAFE, c'est le learning by farming. Chaque semaine, on vient à la ferme expérimentale pour apprendre à cultiver, gérer les obstacles et on participe à la recherche scientifique.
Aujourd'hui, le monde se trouve en face de deux enjeux majeurs, à savoir une démographie croissante et une raréfaction des ressources naturelles. L'ESAFE répond à ces enjeux par l'édification de programmes de formation innovants au niveau de l'agriculture sur le continent africain et au niveau mondial.
So now we will welcome our next speaker, Mr. Abdelhadi Sahib, the General Secretary of OCP Foundation, who will give us a short overview of the human capital building in Africa. Mr. Sahib, the floor is yours.
Bonjour, mademoiselle Mouna Yassir, bonjour Yasri, bonjour Hicham, chers collègues et chers participants à la formation. Je vous remercie tous d'avoir donné l'occasion à la Fondation de s'exprimer autour de ce sujet qui est le développement des capacités humaines en Afrique. La Fondation OCP est un acteur engagé, d'ailleurs en cohérence avec les valeurs du groupe OCP, un acteur engagé dans le développement économique et social durable et intégré des populations au Maroc et en Afrique subsaharienne et ailleurs aussi dans le monde. Un des mots-clés du travail de la Fondation, c'est d'avoir créé l'impact. Ça, c'est un objectif premier de la Fondation. Comment le créer? C'est le créer en travaillant avec les populations, les communautés, les partenaires, en construisant des solutions. Et ça, on le fait par conviction que nos partenaires, et par humilité aussi, que nos partenaires ont une grande capacité aussi de résoudre leurs problèmes et que notre rôle, c'est de les accompagner en fonction de leurs besoins. La Fondation OCP agit avec cette philosophie dans différents domaines. Le premier domaine, d'ailleurs, d'excellence est celui de l'éducation. Donc, la Fondation, comme vous le savez bien, la Fondation essaie, à travers l'IE6P, à travers le lycée d'excellence, à travers l'appui au système éducatif marocain et africain, de favoriser la création de dispositifs d'excellence qui vont permettre à la jeunesse africaine de réaliser ses ambitions. Non seulement à la jeunesse africaine, mais qui vont permettre à nos pays, à nos communautés de disposer de la capacité scientifique et technique qui va leur permettre de marquer la différence et de venir à bout des différentes problématiques que nos communautés et nos sociétés vivent actuellement. Il y a à côté de l'éducation, la Fondation appuie beaucoup la recherche et l'innovation parce que nous croyons ont la capacité des ressources africaines en matière d'innovation et nous croyons aussi que nous pouvons mettre l'Afrique sur la voie du développement à travers la recherche et développement. La Fondation aussi travaille sur des sujets d'innovation sociale parce qu'aujourd'hui, nos sociétés, à côté de tout développement économique, ont besoin de stratégies, de démarches, mais de compétences également pour pouvoir réfléchir sur les problématiques sociales compliquées, complexes que nous vivons. Et c'est pour cela que vous avez à l'UM6P un Social Innovation Lab qui est fait avec la Fondation, mais également avec beaucoup d'acteurs locaux et qui est en train de s'ouvrir sur des partenaires à l'international. La Fondation travaille également sur l'amélioration des conditions de vie des communautés. Et ça, c'est un enjeu énorme parce que à côté de la formation, à côté de la recherche, de l'innovation, il y a des communautés qui nécessitent tout un travail d'accompagnement pour qu'on soit dans des sociétés inclusives. Et dans ces domaines-là, je vais juste vous dire que L'UM6P est un des premiers projets de la Fondation, dont l'objectif, comme il a été dit tout à l'heure, c'est d'accompagner l'élite africaine, de former les cadres africains. Et c'est ces cadres-là dont nous avons besoin pour agir sur le terrain. C'est ces cadres-là qui seront notre réseau et notre force de frappe à tous sur le terrain pour développer ce continent. Je vais vous, sur un certain nombre de domaines liés à l'agriculture, la Fondation OCP accompagne presque 8 pays subsahariens dans le développement de leur politique agricole à travers l'élaboration de cartes de fertilité. Donc, et vous voyez, ça c'est un exemple comment l'UM6P, comment la Fondation, à travers son université, agit sur le terrain en partenariat avec les pays. Le modèle est simple. Le modèle, c'est un renforcement de capacité de nos partenaires. Donc, on leur donne les moyens, ça veut dire les moyens technologiques qui vont permettre de faire les analyses du sol, mais on donne surtout la compétence à travers les UM6P. Et ça permet à 8 pays africains de développer leur propre carte de fertilité avec leurs propres ressources. Et ça, c'est une expérience extraordinaire qui montre que l'Afrique peut agir pour l'Afrique et que l'Afrique a les compétences pour développer ses propres politiques. Et aujourd'hui, à travers ces pays, on travaille sur un projet de caractérisation de 3,5 millions de sols à caractériser dans ces pays-là. Donc, c'est un projet extrêmement afro-africain, si vous voulez, et qui a donné ses fruits. Et ça, je crois qu'il y aura le moment pour partager le contenu de ce projet. Nous avons également travaillé avec nos partenaires dans plusieurs pays sur la valorisation du genre. Donc, nous appuyons des projets de formation de femmes chercheuses, doctorantes dans le domaine agricole. Et ça, avec nos pays, c'est une expérience que nous menons avec des universités africaines, notamment au Sénégal. Et nous avons aussi, nous sommes en train de travailler avec des partenaires pour favoriser l'accès de la femme et de la fille africaine à l'enseignement d'excellence de haut niveau. Parce que nous croyons que la femme africaine, aujourd'hui, est la moitié de sa société et porte ce continent et elle développera ce continent avec beaucoup d'abnégation, avec beaucoup d'engagement. Nous l'avons vu sur le terrain également, quand nous avons accompagné des coopératives féminines un peu partout dans l'Afrique qui ont changé la donne à travers l'apprentissage, à travers la formation et l'appui qu'on leur donne et qui ont changé les conditions de vie, non seulement sur le plan de l'agriculture, de leur métier de base, mais également dans le domaine de l'éducation, dans le domaine de la santé et dans le domaine du bien-être de leur famille. J'ai donné quelques exemples pour vous dire qu'aujourd'hui, le développement des capacités est un levier majeur. Elle est la clé de l'avenir et nous croyons que c'est la clé de l'avenir de l'Afrique. C'est pour ça que nous investissons dans des structures d'éducation d'excellence comme l'UM6P, comme lycée d'excellence. Nous appuyons nos partenaires qui travaillent sur le terrain à travers la formation d'abord, à travers la science et l'innovation, parce que c'est en cela qu'on va marquer la différence. Moi, je suis très content de voir ce panel d'étudiants qui vont rejoindre les rangs de tous ceux qui œuvrent à travers la science, à travers la technicité, à travers l'innovation, pour changer la donne dans ce pays. Et je suis ravi parce que notre réseau d'action sur le terrain va s'élargir. Et on va pouvoir avoir une force et une capacité d'action pour changer la donne sur le terrain. Je vous souhaite une très bonne continuation et merci de nous avoir donné l'occasion de s'exprimer. Et je vous redonne la parole. Merci.
Mr. Abdelhadi Saheb, thank you for your warm words and thank you for all the clarifications you gave about OCP Foundation. Now, on behalf of all the students and in my quality as president of the school's student body, I would like in my turn to address my very warm welcome to the new students and welcome them amongst us. Many of you have left your respective countries to come to Morocco and study agriculture at UM6P. For me personally, joining ESAFE last year was like a fresh breath, and along with my classmates, we enjoyed and we still enjoy the diversity of the students, the cultural diversity offered by this great university. I think now is your time to come and join us and enjoy the same enriching experience as we did last year. I hope we will have something to do even with all this pandemic going on, of course, with respecting the regulations, the sanitary regulations. The diversity gives us the opportunity to build cultural awareness while interacting with schoolmates and people around campus. So our university motto is to learning by doing, and we'll get the chance to go to the UM6P experiment farm to practice and learn by yourselves under the guidance of experienced young professors. I mean, even though the winter will come and some mornings will be cold, you will enjoy it still with the guidance of Dr. Manal Mhada and Dr. Luaim Tugi. You will enjoy the learning by farming. It was a pleasure and an exceptional stimulus that helps us develop personally as well as professionally. Now, I would like to talk to you a bit about the school organization. So we have our student body office. If you ever need something, you will just have to come to us personally or email us or call us, and we will do the necessary to talk to management and find a solution to everyone's problems. And we, in this university, we have a student empowerment office that has the quality to do some changes around campus, be it the menu of the restaurant or some things in the UM6P shop, or even bigger things if you request it. But of course, to request, you have to respect the organizational things that we have in here. So you will have to contact Himi, who is our counselor at the student office, is also a member at the Forum Association. And at the Forum Association, we have one student who represents each school. And, you know, we talk and communication flows through hierarchical levels, and you will feel yourself heard if you just talk. So please just speak up and don't expect people to read your minds, but speak up for yourselves, interact with your neighbors, just enjoy the whole university experience. You will find it so, you know, rich, and you will make memories in this year and a half that you have. And I wish you all a good experience at the University of UM6P Ben Gurir at Morocco. And thank you. Now we will watch a small movie called Students' Voices. And it's a short movie where we will see the testimony of some of our students, all students, and some of our new students. Please enjoy it.
My name is Mohammed Massouda. I'm a master's student at Mohammed VI Polytechnic University, majoring in fertilizer science. Actually, during my last year at the university, I acquired a wide range of experiences and skills, not only regarding fertilizers, but I'm talking about professional skills. I can say that I enjoyed my year here, and everybody join UMCSP will enjoy this experience.
Hello, my name is Aminata San. I'm Senegalese. I'm second year master's student at the Master of Fertilizer Science and Technology at ESAFE. My first year at ESAFE was wonderful and full of new experiences. I met amazing people from different countries in Africa. At ESAFE, we are well trained. By the way, I would like to thank the entire staff for helping us acquire new learning skills and human value.
I'm Sulaiman Bashir, student of ESAFE UMCSP. My experience in the university has been excellent and fantastic. In fact, the university has been like a home for me. The environment is generally conducive for learning. The university is well equipped with facilities that always make you want to study. The professors are friendly and fascinating, and they are always ready to attend to students' needs.
Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Kano, a student from the ESAFE school, especially from the Fertilizer Science and Technology second year master. Besides being a wonderful program where I've learned a lot, both scientifically and technically, but also humanly, since the core of our school is to be able to train students to have the best specialists to help ensure food security. And concerning our organization, we are a big family that stands for each other no matter the obstacles. So for the first year master, I welcome you all and wish you a very successful and fruitful training, and be sure that you are in good hands.
Hello everyone, my name is Victor Gustavo. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Brazil. I chose to study in ESAFE because the university UMCSP is a reference in the Africa continent and for having a renowned professor in this area of knowledge. Another reason is to be able to help in some way in the research and development in the Africa continent and the food security.
Hello everyone, my name is Melvina Thiambo and I'm from Kenya. The reason why I chose ESAFE is because ESAFE's mission is in line with what I'd like to achieve as a scientist. That means good soil health, which equates to high crop productivity. That means food for all, and therefore we're able to eradicate poverty in Africa.
I'm Juventus Onogo. I choose ESAFE because I would like to have an independent head of fertilizer and soil fertility. Because in my country, the soil are deteriorating. In addition, doing a study in a foreign country would allow me to discover learning method and find professional opportunities.
I chose ESAFE for so many reasons. First of all, because it was highly recommended by so many students, and this is so important for me. Also, it's based on the learning by doing, which is a good and practical way of learning. And as a huge fan of agriculture, I couldn't ask for a better program or university where I can enrich my knowledge and also improve my skills. And I believe that being a part of ESAFE will lead me to my career goal, and this is the point for me.
Welcome again. It's good to see some old faces that have left university. We hope to see them soon being in their respective work jobs and or PhD thesis. And it's good to see the new students. Our next speaker is Mr. Mohammed Benzkri, who is from the OCP Africa Foundation, and he will talk to us about OCP's Africa's vision and role in human capital development in Africa. Please, Mr. Benzkri, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Mona.
Before you start, I have your presentation. Would you like me to share it, or do you want to share it yourself?
Yeah, you can share it, please, for me.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Mona. Thank you, Zainab. Thank you. First of all, I would like to thank all the staff of ESAFE and maybe Professor Aziz Yasri for inviting OCP Africa. It's OCP Africa, it's not OCP Africa Foundation, to be part of this ceremony. Special thanks to also my colleagues, Mr. Hisham Al-Habti, and I mean the General Secretary of the UM6P, and Mr. Sohib, the head of OCP Foundation. I would like also to welcome all the new students participating in this master. So let me share with you a presentation summarizing what OCP Africa is developing as activities in our continent. Please, so you can know. Okay. In this year, OCP Group celebrates its 100th anniversary, 100 years of existence and commitment to sustainable transformation of food systems. A mission carried out for 1 year by the women and the men of OCP Group in order to sustainably feed the earth, in order to feed the planet. Please, next slide, please. So through these 100 years of expertise in the fertilizer industry, OCP Group has conducted a deep transformation of its industry as well as its operating market model to contribute to the development of sustainable and resilient agriculture. From a product-centric approach, we have moved to a solution provider model with the ambition to deeply impact food systems. In 100 years, we have reinvented our industry and our approach by putting people, sustainability, and innovation at the heart of our strategy. Today, we can translate this through two major phases of our transformation. First phase, to achieve operational and industrial performance. The group has succeeded in investing heavily in technology, logistics, and production in order to increase its capacities and reduce cost. A second phase of capacity building, putting sustainability and innovation at the heart of our strategy. Our vision of sustainable development is deeply rooted by our DNA, and it is an integral part of our goal indeed. Our mission to feed the soil, to feed the planet, is intrinsically centered on our women and men constituting our human capital. Please, next. So our group is an example of performance. And purpose have achieved impressive environmental performance over the past decade while increasing our capabilities. Great achievement that have been recognized by the industry because OCP is a member of the World Business Council for Sustainable Development. Today, OCP has successfully doubled its mining capacity and tripled its processing capacity while adopting a strategy of rehabilitation and environmental protection. Today, we can see that 1,200 hectares have been rehabilitated in the mining site as part of the mining and rehabilitation process. 30% of our actual water consumption comes from desalinized seawater and purified seawater. 75% of the group needs are covered by green energy, with the objective of covering 100% by the horizon of 2025. The group also aims to reduce the carbon footprint and achieve zero carbon emission by 2025. Please, next. Africa today faces many challenges that are deeply related to three dimensions of sustainability: economic, social, environmental. With all these challenges, we believe that the... Yes, please. With all these challenges, we believe that the industry must be involved and adopt a distributive model that food system in Africa must rapidly transform to help feed and secure a sustainable future for Africa's growing population. As an African company, our commitment to our continent is strong and ambitious. We are committed to developing the continent and are ready to play a vital role as partner of African food system. Our action and our strategy bring together the objective of prosperity and sustainability. Please, next, please. Okay, as you can see on this slide, OCP Africa is a 100% subsidiary of OCP Group, created in 2016. As you can see, we are present in many countries around all the continent, and our presence on the continent is crucial to ensure a close relationship with customers and local ecosystems. This is the best way to provide a specific response to African agriculture challenge and to provide sustainable and impactful solution to the food system. Next, please. So it is essential to be present in such a large and promising market, but more importantly, an inclusive approach is essential. An approach based on innovation and science-based, human development centric, and the third part is partnership driven by all partners around all the value chain. We build together a common goal for Africa. Next, please. We believe in innovation as a lever to promote sustainable plant nutrition through product customization. Thanks to our initiative and projects, we have been able to map 12 million hectares of soil in 9 African countries and introduce more than 23 new tailor-made formula in 11 countries with measurable impact on the market. We can, as we can share with you, we can increase the yield for potatoes in Rwanda for 23%. For maize, we can increase the yield with 24% in Nigeria. For Ethiopia, we increased the yield of maize with 37%. And in Ghana, we can increase also the yield of rice within 35%. Next, please. We believe in innovation as a way to leverage complementary resources to build local industrial platforms and stimulate local distribution and personalization. An interactive approach to meet fertilizer need through co-industrialization in Ghana, Nigeria, and Ethiopia. We are also working with the local partner to build blending unit, mainly in Nigeria, Rwanda, and Cote d'Ivoire. We expect a huge impact on this project as they will cover 100% of the fertilizer need, make fertilizer available on the continent, and create jobs for population in the continent. Please, next one. We also improve the quality and efficiency of fertilizer in partnership with top-class technology providers, such as Fertinagro Biotech, Bourbon, or Shell. Such partners allow us to bring promising new product lines to the market, improve efficiency, and reduce waste. This will ultimately increase the productivity and income of farmers. Next, please. To ensure that farmer and value chain actor have the agriculture services. We launched Udongo. This agri-tech platform aims to strengthen the capacities of farmers with access to input, services, training, content of the best agricultural practice, the market, and the management tools. Thank you. Please. We put the farmer at the heart of our strategy, and we are constantly for ways to empower them. Through our flagship program, we ensure that African farmers have knowledge and capacity to practice sustainable plant nutrition. Our program also connects the farmer to the market by getting a match with buyers. Thanks to a secure market, the farmer can access to the credit to invest in quality input and insurance. So far, we have reached over 750,000 farmers in 8 countries, and we aim to reach 1 million by the end of this year. We are happy that fertilizer application is improving and yield are increasing through our initiative and programs. Please, next. For Africa to be a place where all people prosper, it is necessary to eradicate gender inequality through the empowerment of women. A strong supporter of the potential of women, we empower them to participate in the development of the continent through science, agriculture, and advocacy. We have trained 150 women in agriculture transformation in Senegal, and we will reach 5,000 women farmers this year through our Women Agri-Booster program in Ghana. Regarding science, we have started scientific cooperation for the training of Senegalese women researchers in partnership with the OCP Foundation, UM6P, and Mojares in Africa initiatives. Next, please. Africa's most valuable asset is its people, especially its youth. Africa's future depends heavily on them, and they are the key to unlocking the country's immense potential. Nonetheless, the continent faces a high rate of youth employment, with the expected entry of more than 100 million young Africans into the labor market by 2030. We believe that the digitalization of agriculture will spark greater interest of young people in agriculture as it increases the attractiveness of the sector for young people. We recognize this potential, and through the Impulse Startup Acceleration Program, which we support, launched by UM6P in partnership with Mass Challenge, we hope that to attract more young people into agriculture. Next, please. To provide sustainable solution in plant nutrition, we cannot do it alone. We need many partners. We have to mobilize an entire ecosystem. It is a team sport, dealing with complex issues, interaction, and compromise, and it requires multiple perspectives. Beyond our direct ecosystem and our GVs, we establish strategic partnership with all decision makers and key players and the end-to-end value chain. Farmer organization, community leaders, agricultural researchers, national and local government, companies, civil society group, international organization. With this approach, we build a bridge between different local initiatives that created more impact. With state and the ministry, we are promoting stronger agriculture policies to boost food system. Together with research institute, we are developing specialized products and mapping the soil for the continent. While strengthening local capacity, we are committed to launching private enterprise in our development program to reach more farmers. Next, please. So, dear participants, this are very defining time for agriculture in Africa, as we can see more and more programs and initiatives aimed at improving the conditions and life of farmers. We must build on this momentum and maintain the growth trend. Together, let's make Africa the epicenter of sustainable transformation of food systems. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Madbounkri, for your very informative presentation. I welcome with pleasure Mr. who is representing Le Domaine Agricole, the leading farm operation in Morocco, whom we thank very much for their contributions to ESAF student practical training. And our sincere thanks extends to all executives and experts in Le Domaine Agricole who served as advisors to our students during this past year. Mr. Belmahi, the floor is yours.
Yes, thank you, madam. Good morning, everyone, dear professors, dear partners, dear students. First of all, sorry for not showing my face. I have had an IT problem in my computer this morning that I couldn't address so far, but hopefully we'll meet in person with some of you very soon. I would like also to warmly thank Professor Yasri for inviting me again to that opening ceremony of ESAFE Masters. Truly one of the most valuable programs in Morocco in terms of content, spirit of teaching and learning and pedagogy. And congratulations to all the students of 2021 promotion of ESAFE for your acceptance. I know that the admission process is selective and the logistics have been particularly difficult with the pandemic context. So I've been told to say some words about the role of our group, Le Domaine Agricole, plays when it comes to training in agriculture. Well, let me begin by our raison d'être, our mission, to develop and promote an innovative and value-creating agriculture with respect of man and nature. Indeed, since their creation in 1960, the Les Domaines Agricoles have been acting in various agricultural sectors, so far more than 15 in most of the Moroccan terroirs, always with a totally integrated business model from nurseries to plantations to transformation to finally marketing and distribution. Some describe us as the laboratory of Moroccan agriculture. Innovation has been a truly embodied value since our creation that has been making us one of the pioneers in the introduction or the creation of new concepts and technologies in Morocco. Here are some historical examples. We have been the first company that adopted drip irrigation in Morocco, the first one that introduced pivots, soilless cultures in greenhouses, the first one that had discovered the adaptation of some tropical species like avocado in Morocco, etc. Of course, that has not been possible without a solid and highly experienced human capital, a renowned partners and devoted graduate students. That had not been possible without also the culture of learning by doing, in which we deeply believe. I just had another example of that crucial importance of that culture 2 weeks ago when I was visiting our palm farm in Boudnib near El Rashidia in southeast of Morocco. There is a tremendous national investment program of plantation that has been initiated since 2011. Before, in that region, there were very few, let's say, industrial plantations, whereas there were a lot, and for quite a while, in the Middle East and California. So most of the agricultural group felt comfortable to be assisted by a foreign expert from one of those regions. 10 years after, these same groups have concluded that the most relevant and experienced trainer in the terroir of Boudnib is, and by far, learning by doing. Theory and best practices are of course important, but should be adapted and selected regarding the local context of each plantation. That is what Les Domaines Agricoles would be happy to offer you as interns and why not future managers. We host every year more than 40 curious to result-driven and passionate students to assist us in cracking some real challenges dealing with sustainable crop management, soil management, water management, digital transformation, crop valorization, etc. So to learn more about our group, I let you now with a short video describing our main activities. Enjoy your year in ESAFE, in Morocco, and all the best for the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Mahi.
For more than half a century, Les Domaines Agricoles have been active in the Moroccan agricultural sector in order to develop and promote innovative and value-creator agriculture that respect man and nature. Benefiting from a terroir of incomparable quality and richness, Les Domaines Agricoles handle a diversified production throughout the Moroccan territory. Teamwork, responsibility, equity, innovation are the values. Staff every day to become the reference for sustainable and responsible Moroccan agriculture. Meeting the most stringent regulatory requirements. Throughout the world, we are spreading Moroccan agriculture. Our 100% integrated process from production to export guarantees quality control, unwavering traceability, as well as unrivaled creativity. Our sales teams have a detailed knowledge of the markets and taste of fruit and vegetable consumers. They constantly offer you new references. As a national leader in seed production, we are contributing to the development of new varieties perfectly adapted to Moroccan terroirs. Juice and scent extract of local exotic plants. We are partners in the world's high perfumery. In addition, we offer a range of cosmetic products to the national market. Thanks to its pure waters, our fish farm unit has become one of the first in Africa, certified to European standards, and our production is totally integrated to guarantee quality, having traceability without trade. Our hobbies of varied origins and flavours come from this Moroccan nature, as rich as alive. They're extracted and packaged in our beekeeping station, Sidi Yaya. Meats and fish, fruit and vegetables, gourmet products or beauty products, it is the whole world of Domaines Agricoles that gives you appointments in our houses in Casablanca and Rabat, a unique purchase experience. Consumers will tell you
Thank you, Zin, for sharing the video. Next up, we will have Mr. Adnan Suleimani from Youth Founders from UM6B, who will speak to us about Innovation Hours program. Mr. Suleimani, please, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Muna. Maybe you can use the slides that we have sent you.
Yes, Zina will be sharing.
Yes, I'm doing it. Just one.
Thank you, Zina. So, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. And I'd like to start by welcoming all the students of the School of Agriculture, Fertilization and Environmental Sciences to our university. I'm Adnan Alawi Suleimani. I'm in charge of UM6B Startup Incubation and Acceleration Program. My colleague Bisan Abdul Qadir. She's the Director of Innovation at the School of Collective Intelligence. We are both delighted to be here today and to take part to this virtual kickoff ceremony, and also to be able to present to you the Innovation Hours, a course during which you learn the practical and the theoretical fundamentals of entrepreneurship and innovation. As you may already know, OCP Group, the company that sponsors our university, has played a significant role in the emergence and development of the Moroccan ecosystem, and it continues to do so today via its university. We are developing an entrepreneurship and innovation platform within UM6B to help unite and support a global community that is made of students, researchers, and visionary entrepreneurs who are engaged for the development of our continent. We have created a venture capital company called UM6B Ventures to help finance the entrepreneurial projects of students and researchers. We have also developed a number of startup incubation and acceleration programs. For example, we have the Impulse Startup Acceleration Program that was mentioned by my colleague, Mr. Benzekri, developed with MASH Challenge to help support innovative startups working on African challenges in the fields of agri-tech, biotechnology applied to agriculture, and mining technology. We have also launched Explorer program developed jointly with the MIT Sandbox Innovation Fund to help develop entrepreneurial projects within our campus. We have also a program dedicated to deep tech and shallow tech startups called Youth Founders. So by deep tech, we mean startups that are based on substantial technological solutions or substantial high-tech engineering solutions. The shallow tech track is reserved to startups that are based on known or already existing technologies. Digital startups are a prime example of the type of startups that we incubate within this track. We regularly organize training courses for our students and researchers to encourage them to engage on the path of entrepreneurship and to contribute to the research that is carried out within our university. We have also created doctoral school within UM6B for business, management, entrepreneurship, and innovation. And we have also recently inaugurated an incubation space, which is just across the university of 300 square meters to host and incubate startups belonging to our ecosystem. We have a Fab Lab. We have also a number of living labs, such as the experimental farm, the Green Energy Park, or the experimental mine, to help students, researchers, and entrepreneurs develop new products and services. So let me now hand over to my colleague Bisan Abdul Qadir, who will be presenting to you the content of the Innovation Hours. The programs and the infrastructures I've just mentioned, combined with the practical and theoretical learnings that you will acquire through the Innovation Hours, will certainly help you strengthen your entrepreneurial mindset and also prepare you to launch your own startup or lead innovation or entrepreneurship project. Thank you. And now,
thank you, Adnan, for the introduction. And thanks to all colleagues from OCP Foundation, from UM6P, and from the ecosystem. We are welcoming the students, and here we explain to you what we are going to do together with the Innovation Hours. Innovation networks are open and inclusive. They bring industry experts to contribute to the early thinking of research, and they bring thinkers, researchers, to improve industry. So dear students, congratulations for being UM6P students, because it's a very rare opportunity to study within innovative ecosystem that weaving expertise from academia and industry. So enjoy innovating while you are learning. As you see on the slides, the Innovation Hours it's a concept that brings open innovation to students in a systematic way. So you will learn the practical and the theoretical fundamentals of innovation and entrepreneurship, but how? You will teach yourself, so I will not teach you, you will teach yourself the fundamental concept from business innovation management, following the inverted classroom and self-learning. Okay. Example of those concepts that you will teach yourself about: strategic thinking, market trend analysis, lean methodology, and design thinking. Learning by yourself, we will send you the material, and after that we will have together an open discussion about questions you are giving answer to. Then my colleague Adnan will get industry insight brought to you, and as well there will be guest lectures, practitioners and academic entrepreneurs who from the innovation ecosystem of UM6P, OCP, and also from our World Network. Agritech executives, for instance, and innovators will post for you challenges and emerging solutions that you need to think about. So the first stage is that you learn by yourself the concepts. We help you to comprehend them. Then we bring to you the industry experts to post for you the challenges. And here comes your essential role. You, along the course, are going to develop your own innovation project, following the stages of startup design in each session, like learning about strategy, systematic innovation, ideation, minimum viable product, and business model canvas, concepts that are well known, but you need to practice them. And only by presenting a tested minimum viable product of a project that you are working on, it is the only requirement that you are finishing this experience with us. You are gonna present it to most of the who is attending here by the end of this course of Innovation Hours. Please, Zainab, can we go to the next slide? So, as I already mentioned, there will be 12 themes followed 1.5 hours each week. And this 1.5 hours each week, one part is preparation week, where you will be working on your own, following the inverted classroom, and then the following week there will be the delivery. And in the delivery, we will check together the concept and methods that you learned. As well, we will go through this industry testimony for 30 minutes, and finally, through a group exercise, you will practice the learnings. Then, in the next week, you will be developing your own project. It's a long process in order to see how open innovation really works. Because open innovation, it's not only that we sit together and exchange about what are the industry problems, we test them and we learn how to improve them. Maybe the last point I want to add here is we learning about innovation and entrepreneurship, about startups. It doesn't mean that all of us will be startuppers, but we will adopt this entrepreneur approach wherever we go, as researchers, as maybe even professors teaching only, and as well as managers, directors, wherever we are. And one of the options is maybe launching your own project. So thank you very much. Looking forward to meeting you during the Innovation Hours.
Thank you, Mr. Adnan Suleimani. Thank you, Mrs. Bissam Abdul Qadir. This is very interesting. Like Innovation Hours are really important. Thank you for all the informations. I hope the students will benefit and will be eager to participate in this Innovation Hours program. So now to finish this kickoff ceremony, I invite our school director, Professor Aziz Yasri, for his contribution and closing comments. Professor, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Mona. Thank you very much, first of all, for moderating all this. I am really pleased to see that this ceremony welcoming the new students here also is mastered by the student themselves. This is really very nice to see. Thank you, Mona. For my side, I would like first to thank our Secretary General, Mr. Hisham Al-Habti, Mr. Abdelhadi Souhi from OCP Foundation, Mr. Mohammed Ben Zikri from OCP Africa, Mr. Lutfi Belmahi from the Domain Agricole, Mr. Adnan Suleimani from YouFunders UM6P, and Madam Bisan Abdelkader from School of Collective Intelligence of UM6P for their participation in this ceremony and for the very comforting and encouraging speeches they have made. Thank you very much. I would like also to thank our strategic partners for their constant support. OCP Foundation, first, OCP Africa, African Plant Nutrition Institute, African International Fertilizer Development Center, Domain Agricole, and also the different departments at UM6P and universities in Morocco and abroad for their participation in teaching in our different education programs. It is a tradition at ESAFE, like Mona has stated at the beginning, that each new academic year is marked by a festivity to open the doors of ESAFE and welcome new students. Allow me, in introduction, to wish you a sincere and affectionate welcome to the School of Agriculture, Fertilization, and Environmental Science of the University Mohammed VI Polytechnic of Ben Grir, in a creative and solid atmosphere, but also in an atmosphere that gives you free rein to imagination and innovation within a university campus in which you will have a central position. The understanding of the evolution over time of our school is necessary from the perspective of several rationales, the most significant of which is the awareness of the importance given to soil fertility and fertilizer during this period when soils around the world are undergoing significant
Please, you are muted.
We can't hear you.
Please unmute your microphone so we can hear you.
So where the speeches stopped, Mona?
You were welcoming the third generation of tradition and welcoming the
Okay, so I said the understanding of the evolution over time of our school is necessary from the perspective of several rationales, the most significant of which is the awareness of the importance given to the soil fertility and fertilizer during this period when soils around the world are undergoing significant degradation and when climate change is taking place on a global scale. Nowadays, our school guarantee a good training in advanced area of soil knowledge, fertilizer development and production technology, biotechnology approaches and their application to agriculture, with highly topical specializations like smart fertilizer, soil sciences, and soil mapping, biotechnology, agrobiosciences, geographic information systems, plant microorganism interactions, socioeconomic aspects in agriculture. The teaching programs that you will undertake in our school are the quintessence of this desiderata. Today's ESAFE is the result of the management of internationally renowned university professors who, with patience and good knowledge, have dedicated themselves to teaching and scientific research in the field of agricultural sciences. On the pedagogical side, like General Secretary Mr. Hisham Al-Habti stated, we put experiential learning, the learning by the way, at the heart of our educational system. Indeed, learning can be done in many ways. Obviously, the image most associated with the learning is that the class hanging on the lips of its teacher. This applies quite well to more theoretical aspects. For our school and university, experiential learning is the pedagogy we have adopted. Why imposing long lectures on students when they can learn more by experimenting in the classroom or in the field? Learning by the way is an approach that enhances skills that are already in demand in professional settings and that will be even more important in the coming years. Whether it is problem solving, innovative approaches, self-learning and evaluation, collaboration, or team communication, the global expertise worked on through experimentation is highly relevant to tomorrow's world. In this context, we have set up an educational program that allows students to be constantly in contact with the real world during their learning. This is the Learning by Farming program, where the student is allocated a plot of land at the beginning of the academic year. He or she will use the plot to apply all the theoretical aspects he or she learned during the week. These sessions take place every Friday at our university experimental farm, where the student will personally experience the stages of development of a plant that she or he has previously chosen with the program's pedagogical facilitator. Learning about seeding, fertilizer application approaches, plant disease and pest management, and all the agronomic stages up to the harvest phase. This program is facilitated by Dr. Manal Mhada with the help of Dr. Luay El-Matoubi. We have also put innovation for entrepreneurship in agriculture at the heart of our educational project. The innovation hours that has been just presented by my colleague Adnan Soleimani and my colleague Bisan Abdul Qadir, which has been set in close collaboration with the accelerator at the school and the School of Collective Intelligence of our university for the benefit of the students of the ESAFE school. Finally, you will find in our school and university the essence of an educational teaching in the spirit of understanding the global problems and challenges facing agriculture on the African continent, their requirement, as well as the moderation and respect for perennial scientific, ethical, and cultural values. While learning by farming is the first strand of our school's DNA, cultural diversity is the complementary strand. Indeed, ESAFE counts among its rank more than 70% of the students from the African continent, from also Brazil and Haiti. I would like to point out that the intercultural education is not only for foreign students, but for all the students. It allows them to gradually open up to other cultures, to differentiate without discrimination, to recognize cultural diversity without unequal judgment, and to fight against ethnocentrism. In an intercultural context in education, learning to live together becomes a necessity in order to wave harmonious relationships in a peaceful setting. We wish you once again welcome and many success during your next year of university studies at UM6P, and all the ESAFE team, counting the coordinators, the schooling affairs, the administration and the direction will be at your disposal for any matter related to your curriculum and to your living at the campus university. Welcome again and many success for the next year. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the warm word of welcome, Professor. I wish all the students a very good start of the semester. You will have your first class this afternoon. You will enjoy it and work very hard because, you know, just try to stay up to date, and everything will go very easily and very smoothly with your courses. Of course, the student office is here for you, and anything you need that, for instance, you're not acquainted with the culture, we're here to help you. We're here to assist you with anything you need. So please just reach out.
Muna?
Yes, Professor. Yes.
Yeah. So since we have the first professor of the program with us, Professor Rob Mickelson, he will be kicking off this afternoon. So Rob, could you please just say a word? Sorry if go ahead.
No, I'm excited to be part of this program, and I'm looking forward to meeting you this afternoon. I think you're starting a program that can be very impactful for your life, but also you'll have the opportunity to influence many people in the world in the future. So I'm really excited about this opportunity, and I think this will be a great experience for you. Thank you for the people that organized the program today. It was a nice introduction, and we'll get started soon in a few more hours. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor. I know that the students will enjoy your company. The 2 cohorts already were glad to take your course. And I will wish you all a good day and bon appetit. Go have your lunch and be prepared for your courses. Thank you so much for tuning in from the WebEx platform and from YouTube. Thank you for everyone who was responsible for organizing this event and for the hard work that was put on it. And I wish you a good day.
Thank you, Muna, again for the moderation and as for being also master of ceremony. I would like just before you go, I would like to thank the people who has organized all this with the ESAFE team. We have our colleague Zineb Agizul from the communication. She's a business partner communication. She has organized all this. Thank you very much, Zineb. Thanks also to our colleague Osama Al-Qasimi, who has also organized this virtual kickoff. Thanks to all ESAFE team, Si Mohammed Boulif, Si Professor Khalid Uftu, Ismail Ghurbal, who was in constant contact with you, and he will keep also close contact with you. Also, thanks also to Sukaina Al-Mhani from our schooling affairs. And thank you all again for the participation, and have a very good starting this afternoon. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.